welcome to Paranormal Investigations. We're your hosts. I'm Mackenzie.
And I'm Sarah. Tonight you're in for a real treat. We have 3 spectacular guests joining us this evening. Brace yourself for an interview of the third kind when we talk to an extraterrestrial, we go green with Sasquatch, and speak to an expert on the internet sensation Slender Man.
But first up, he's all the way here from Planet X. Please give a big Earth welcome to Guark.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Thank you very much, yes.
So I hope the drive here, or the fly here, wasn't too long.
It was pleasant, it was all right.
So how do you feel about Earth and its inhabitants?
I like Earth. It's got a lot of water. Sometimes I like to swim in the oceans, and the people are fairly nice, Yeah.
So what's Planet X like?
You ever been to Compton? It's
No.
kind of like that. Lots of murders and drug trafficking, and I was caught up in the game for a little bit, but
But you got out.
I got out.
That's good
So,
for you.
yeah.
So can you speak some of your native language?
No,
Why?
because I'm not going to do that right now.
Okay.
It makes people shit their pants instantly. Well, not really.
Okay, well, we don't want that.
You don't want that, no.
So why is your species interested in Earth?
Oh, the women, there's some pretty hot women on this planet.
So
My planet, they're really gross. It's nasty, so.
they look like you?
No. It's worse. It's worse. So,
Oh, so you guys actually breed with women?
yeah, we do.
Are Earth women?
I do, at least. It's pretty sweet.
So is there an invasion on the way?
Yeah.
When?
Well, I can't really tell you yet, but it's gonna come. We're gonna invade
Okay.
one of these days, so.
Well, do you guys abduct? Is that something you do, or are you more into the invasion part?
I've abducted a few, It's all right. It's not all what it's cracked up to be, I'll tell you that much, but, it's cool. Sneaking in people's rooms,
So
beaming
would
them
you
up.
call yourself a prowler?
I don't know. I do not prowl.
You do not prowl?
No.
Okay, so you just,
I
get it.
Yeah. I just get
okay.
it.
So what's up with cattle mutilations?
Oh, it's fun. You never done that?
No, I haven't. Can you
guys
explain
wanna
more
do that?
about that?
Oh, well, a bunch of my buddies, we get hammered usually, and we go out and just tear cows apart. It's pretty fun.
Oh, wow. So if you had 3 wishes, what would they be?
3 wishes?
Yeah.
Well, Michael Jackson is kind of a hero of mine. I'd like to meet him, even though he's dead. I'd still like to meet him,
Well, that signal means we're just about out of time.
Oh, well. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh. All right,
Okay,
well.
our next guest this evening comes from thick forests and parts unknown. Some call them skunk apes, others are revered as yetis. Please give a big welcome to our very own Bigfoot, Satchmo. Is that correct? Yes, please welcome Satchmo, the Sasquatch. Welcome, Bigfoot. So I've got some questions if that's okay with you. Why are there no good pictures of you?
Because I'm just naturally blurry, that's why.
Is that a condition or a disease?
Well, it's more like it's like Yeti pattern baldness. It's sort of a horrible condition that happens later.
Okay. Does that happen with age?
Kind of,
Okay. Why has no one found you yet?
because I just kind of stay out of the cities. Everyone,
Okay. Why do you hide? Is it because you're ashamed of your body?
it was because I'm a freaky looking Yeti. That's why, if anyone were to see me, you'd be like, you gotta go shoot that Yeti. And it's like, well, I'm just trying to go, I don't know, to Walmart to buy myself some sandals that fit my huge feet.
I feel like you might fit in pretty well at Walmart, actually.
Maybe, you think so?
I do. So do you prefer the term Yeti then?
No.
As opposed to Bigfoot?
No, people just say that. It's
Okay.
actually an offensive term. There used to be with my people. There's no more of me now.
So what's the politically correct term?
Well, technically, it's Abominable Snowman, but not all of us live in the Himalayas, and it's just kind of a mouthful, so we just go by Sasquatch.
Okay.
You know, Bigfoot's kind of mean, though.
Okay, I'll try to change my questions then. How would I look for a Sasquatch if I were to search for one?
Well, probably not here. Preferably up in the mountains. Just like up there and near villages. Typically, we're just attacking villages.
Okay, so are you related to the Yeti, or is that the same thing?
There's none of them left. It's all just sort of, I'm the last one alive, you know?
Okay.
I was sort of like the runt of the litter, and I survived.
All right, what do you think of technology?
It's kind of cool. I don't think, like, I found this kid, he, like, took his iPod out, and it was kind of cool. We were listening, just jamming to some tunes, and then I ate them, but it was pretty cool.
What were you guys listening to?
We were listening to some Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang, okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever wondered what it would be like to live in a house?
No, I live in a forest, so no, I don't really care. Sometimes I break into houses, though, just to, like, steal food.
Are you a vegetarian?
I'm kind of like on this old Yeti diet where we just eat branches and stuff like that. I'm trying to get off of humans,
Okay.
you know. And also not very preferable in public, you know, people don't really like that.
I can see that. Have you tried human food? And if so, what's your favorite?
Like, do you mean just humans? I mean,
No, I mean food
No.
that humans eat.
like, what do you mean? Like, what,
Like a cheeseburger, or
what's a cheeseburger? I mean, like,
let's go ahead and move on. Is Sasquatch dangerous?
I mean, kind of. I could be like, I don't know, if you try and cage me, yeah. Just break out and attack people.
Okay, but would you say you're normally
No, I'm-
dangerous, only when threatened?
Pretty chill so far, for the most part.
Do you have any human friends?
No, not really. I mean, I could go make friends at Walmart. They seem pretty chill then.
Yeah, like I said, Walmart's a good place for you, I think. So if you had human friends, do you think you'd trade things with them?
Like, I mean, I don't know. Like, what do you mean by trading?
Well, I don't know like what Yetis used for currency, or, like back in historical times when stuff was traded instead of, monetary, like paper money.
I mean, like, I don't think we really had money. We just sort of like ran around the place, played Yeti football, kind of. It was like the only game because we all had big feet, so.
Okay, makes sense. All right, and if you had one message for the world, what would it be?
I do have one message, and it's I want to make a call out to if there are any Yetis alive out there. I would like to give a message out to them in my own language if I could.
Go ahead.
Okay. Okay.
All right, those are some mighty words to live by. Thank you, Satchmo.
Thank you.
All right. So next up, we have an expert on the internet sensation, Slender Man. So please welcome Andrew Hicks.
All right, so tell us who or what is Slender Man, and how did all of this get started?
Well, he's a being from another dimension, and it started probably sometime around World War II in Germany, Black Forest.
Okay.
So does Slender Man work alone?
Well, we thought he did, but lately he's been using more people, or proxies as he calls them, or the rake, which is a little creepy, like rat, white dog thing. It's really gross.
What's the dog do?
Usually he just stalks people a lot like Slenderman, but he's more violent. He's killed people. Like Slenderman really hasn't killed anybody that anyone has seen, versus the rake, who's actually like carved people up. It's pretty bad.
All right, what are the signs that Slender Man's following you?
You'll probably see him, like, You'll see him every now and then. Not intentionally, probably, but you'll see him. And then he leaves notes. He's like a high school stalker. It's pretty.
Where would you see him? Where are like the typical places to see him?
Oh,
Like
probably
in your house or outside or in the woods.
if you're unlucky, your house, but probably the forest or any surrounding wooded areas. He blends in with trees pretty well.
Good thing we're the city of trees.
Do you think there's any connection between Slender Man and Sasquatch?
I don't know. Maybe they hang out on weekends, but I don't think so.
They just both seem to come from wooded type areas. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, how does he distort his videos when people try to capture him on film?
I'm guessing since he's not from this plane, it's just hard to capture something ethereal like that. But you'd have to ask him. I really don't know.
Do you know him?
Oh, no. I don't want to know him.
Who's affected by Slender Man?
Probably just anyone that he pursues, any victims of his. Just probably people that know too much about him and he wants to get them.
Does he have a particular type of person he goes after?
I don't know. Pretty much everyone's fair game, I guess.
What are the type of victims that he has approached? Or I know the story about the girls. But is he go for little girls or is it just...
He did go for children, but it's pretty much young people, like teenagers, kids, things like that. We don't really know why, but that's usually the people that are targeted.
Right. Do you think the internet's to blame?
Well, a little bit. It helps spread the word. If someone's gonna post something on the internet, it's gonna get taken a lot more seriously than trying to find it in some old journal or some book.
Mm-hmm. So if I wanted to find out more about him, where would I look?
You could probably just Google his name. You could pretty much everything on the internet.
Is there like resourceful, peer-reviewed things that talk about him, or is it just all based on Google and experiences that people have?
There's Slenderman Wikipedias and stuff like that, so there's just really that.
So why now? Why are people now getting obsessed with Slender Man?
I really don't know. It kind of happens in like little spurts, like throughout history. People talked about it as far back as the Egyptian times, but there was documents from when soldiers in World War II had reportedly seen him. There are pictures from the 80s, 70s of him stalking little kids, things like that.
So I brought up the two girls. Could you explain what happened with the...
Oh, the two
younger-
girls from
yeah,
Wisconsin?
Yeah.
What happened was they had planned it out ahead of time. They wanted to try and make an offering to Slenderman, and they stabbed one of their classmates 12 times. She survived. She crawled out to the road. She got help. But yeah, they were trying to basically give Slenderman an offering.
Does he do that often, or does he usually do his own work?
Usually he would do his own work, but there are instances in which he would use other people.
All right, so I've done a little bit of research myself before this. Could you explain exactly what sigma radiation poisoning is and how it ties into this phenomena?
Oh, sure. Basically what it is when you spend too much time around Slenderman and he gets too close to you, you slowly get sick. It's a poisoning. And after a few, months or so of being watched by him, whenever he's around, you'll get really sick. You'll feel feverish. There's black stuff that comes out of your face. It's gross. But yeah.
So what kind of proof has been collected in establishing his existence?
There's mostly just photographs and, people talking about it online. I actually brought a few photographs
You
too.
brought a few photographs? All right, can we take a look at those?
All right, this is right here. This is one of the pictures people say is photoshopped, but I don't really know because if you look at it, it actually looks a lot like him.
Yeah,
This
that's
one right
the
here,
person.
this one was the first one I ever saw actually, and I think that's him because taking a look at it, I don't know, it just feels creepy. It feels like he's right there.
He looks like 17 feet tall.
He's pretty tall. This one right here, this was taken back in the 80s, they say. He used to haunt areas that kids would hang out in, like right here. This is him running after a bunch of kids, as you can see.
Can you see him with the naked eye?
Some people can. It just depends on if he wants you to see him. Just like this picture. This is an example of how well he can blend into the forest. This is
Wow.
Where he hangs out, I guess.
Camouflage.
Yeah, very camouflage. And this is the oldest picture that they know of. I don't know when it was dated, but this was the very first picture most people saw.
He's just chilling out in the woods.
basically. Yeah.
He knows how to find a camera.
Okay, so is he for real or just a new urban legend?
I've spent hours and hours and hours and days and weeks of my life studying this guy, so I'm gonna say that he's real. People can say whatever they want to, but I've done the research. He's out
Okay,
there.
well, a lot of these pictures just seem a little photoshopped, so.
Sure, I could see that. But you really have no way to tell anymore with the internet. Like, there's millions of different pictures of him, and you know which ones are fake, which ones are real.
What was that?
Are we back?
I guess he wasn't making it up.
What's that? Well, whether it's something that goes bump in the night,
Or the Jersey Devil himself. We here at Paranormal Investigations go fearlessly into the night to bring you opinions and answers straight from the cryptid's mouth.
so please don't forget to join us again next time when we discuss werewolves, zombies,
And things that cause bad luck. So until then, from all of us here at Paranormal Investigations,
to all of you.
have
a good evening and
happy
happy
Thanksgiving.
Halloween tomorrow.
Happy Halloween tomorrow. Sorry.